Good evening, sixth grade parents and guardians. It's Mr. Morwessel. I'm coming to you from the principal's office tonight, and I want to talk about map testing. Our fall map testing schedule is set, so I will talk to you about that a little bit. I also need you to understand that I need some information back from you relatively quickly. I have a survey that's coming out with this message as well that I need a response from you by Monday at 3 p.m. A little bit about map testing. We map test students in reading and math in the fall, in the winter, and in the spring. This is a benchmarking and progress monitoring tool for us to use throughout the course of not only a single school year, but throughout a course of time for each student. This year for sixth grade, we will be testing reading and math on two separate dates during the fall testing window. Tonight, I am going to talk about the first date, which is the reading test. And for sixth grade, that is going to occur on Tuesday, September the 8th. The importance of MAP not only being our benchmarking and progress monitoring, this fall testing session is very vital because we don't know what, if any, learning loss occurred by ending last school year on NTI. There may not have been any learning loss, but we're not sure. That's why we want to get good results from this fall MAP testing window. Options for taking the MAP assessment will be two separate options. I think it's important to offer flexibility to families and students during this time. Option number one, it is a virtual option where the student can complete their reading map test from home using their school issued Chromebook device. We will still be providing support from teachers and staff. It will be done through a Google Meet session where at least two teachers or staff members will be available to your student to provide support. They'll give the directions to log into the map test, and once the test begins, that teacher or staff member are going to be available to provide technology support as well as to answer any questions students may have as needed. Now, parents and guardians, while your children are working at home on this MAP test, you may be tempted to want to help them so they can be successful on this test. This isn't a pass or fail test. We simply want solid results on where your child is at on that particular day. So please simply just encourage them to do their best on the MAP test. Now, that being said, I don't like it when students get stressed out when we give these type of assessments. So please ease their fears and concerns, letting them know we simply just want them to do their best, and wherever they are in their learning, that's going to give us that accurate measure so we can adjust our instruction based on their needs. Option two is an in-person option here at school. Students will work with a teacher in a classroom. KDE guidelines allow 10 people to be in a small group setting in a classroom. That would be nine students and one teacher. All right. It also regulates that I can have no more than 15% of my total student enrollment, which for our middle school is 80 kids at one time. So we will be able to accommodate students, whether you choose virtual or in person, based on those guidelines. Now, we will offer 2 sessions per day, both virtual and in person, so that you have some flexibility to work within your schedule. The morning session will be 8 o'clock to 10:30. Bus transportation will be provided for the morning session if you need it. So if you need bus transportation, you will need to sign up for the morning session. The afternoon session will be from 12:30 to 3. No bus transportation will be provided for that session, and personal transportation will be required. Included in this email is sent along with this video is a link to a Google form. I need one Google form completed for each sixth grade child in your household. This Google form will ask a few simple questions. Do you wish for your child to participate virtually or in person? The next question is, do you want to choose the morning or the afternoon session? And then if you choose the morning session, that's where you will tell me whether you need bus transportation or do not need bus transportation. That's all the information I need at this time. But I do need that form completed by Monday, August 31st by 3 p.m. for the sixth grade students. That way I have time to plan the transportation as well as how much space I will need here in the building and how many staff I need, also allowing the people that will be running the virtual option to know how many students will be participating via the virtual option. I am very confident in both options in order to get solid MAP results for our students. Whether you choose to have your child complete MAP at home or come into here to the school in person to complete MAP, we will get valid results. I feel it's vital to offer some flexibility and offer options to our families and students during this time. Please complete the survey quickly so that we can start planning for the event so that it runs very well for our students. As always, don't ever hesitate to contact me with any questions or concerns. You can do that via email or you can call me here at school. I am typically in the office 7:30 to 3 every day, sometimes even later. More information will come out the day before your child's map test session to give you some protocols and procedures for that test session so everyone knows what's going on. Now, for planning purposes, I do want to let you know we're going to have to do the math map test for the fall session. So we'll have to repeat this whole process again. Sixth graders will be taking the math map session on Tuesday, September the 15th. That way you can plan ahead for that, and we will offer the same options morning and afternoon. For now, though, just focus on that reading map test, which is going to occur on Tuesday, September the 8th. I hope everyone is doing well, and go Bearcats.